Raise your horns high and let your spirit flow. It's the classic metal wrap-up show. Feel the rush, let the loudness grow. It's the classic metal wrap-up show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring you something here that's probably going to get us banned or booted from the interwebs. Don't know really how to start this other than saying you all know him as Bob Leather from the Classic Metal Show. And Bob Leather's Filth, I believe, is his musical project or radio show / musical. Although I never actually hear the radio show. I think he did claim he was a radio DJ himself at one point in time, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I've ever heard the Filth radio.
Yeah. Well,
but the point is, we have had communications with him for some time. I was trying to negotiate with him to come on the show. He had some interesting stipulations, which we're going to run through now and show you guys what they're about. And I'm going to make some commentary between two of the video intros we have here. And then we're going to go over some important commentary. And you'll see, it's direct messages and commentary from Bob Leather. So, and we're going to prove it to you because, hold on, I just want to say this. Jackal, Shelley, Ben Benjamin, on and on, y'all in that room, Tico's bruh, y'all fucking are going to say, this isn't Bob Leather. They're making this up. This first intro is going to prove it's Bob Leather because we can't make up this voice.
Yeah, you cannot make it up.
Enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, let's watch. Well, here it comes. All right, we'll play this.
Here we go.
Warning, the following content may be offensive and disturbing to some viewers. It is of an adult nature. The following guests' thoughts and opinions do not represent the thoughts and opinions of the Classic Metal Wrap-Up Show or its hosts. Again, warning, this content may be disturbing and offensive to some.
The return of Bob Leather's Filth.
Hey, it's Bob Leather. It's 75. It's comfortable listening to a 60s band now. Picturing George Harrison in a banana hammock with his cock. And he's got cock hair like Ron Keel coming out of his fucking panties. The yellow one with his cock hanging out and his herpes dick. I don't know about your show. I gotta watch it. This segments are fucking stupid. A guy with a wig and you got a PR on the show or something? Mexican. All right. Hail, pal. Fuck you. All right.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can clearly see, that is Bob Leather. I am on his patio here in Florida. He has re-emerged. Needless to say, he's not happy with the censorship and not being allowed his vine, so to speak, on the CMS. Now, we have offered it here on the wrap-up show, and that is the only audio he's given us so far, but he has requested for this particular segment and going forward that we, promote his music, which you can find at Bob Leather's Filth at bandcamp.com. He has a whole album of material out there for you. You can buy them song by song or the whole disc if you need it. I could be mistaken. We'll try to get some clarification on this from him on a future segment, but I believe he's trying to raise some money. I saw some kind of posting and commentary regarding releasing the album in Uganda. I don't know why that, but the point is he's out there trying to generate some income and revenue. And so go to Bob Leather's Filth at bandcamp.com and, you're going to hear some of this, which is then going to lead to the initial comments, the messaging. We're going to go over that we had both with Evil Keneally and Bob Leather and the CMS and Bob Leather and how this all came to be because his brother is involved. So let's hit this next video intro so we can lay the groundwork, and then I will start reading the messages for you verbatim as Bob has requested.
Warning, the following content may be offensive and disturbing to some viewers. It is of an adult nature. The following guests' thoughts and opinions do not represent the thoughts and opinions of the Classic Metal Wrap-Up Show or its hosts. Again, warning, This content may be disturbing and offensive to some.
The return of Bob Leather's Filth.
Oh my God.
A high school, you got to shave a leather mask, ball gag. They call me the janitor, and I'm clean. Yeah. Now I'm always watching you, so you better shave. A gym class, you play hard. I watch you now, I think I'm hard. Cause they call me the janitor. And I watch you, my cock is. Now I'm always watching you, so you better be clean. I don't like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, now presenting direct messages and comments from Bob Leather's Filth.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
So-
What the hell's going on? Wow.
So The Janitor is one of many songs you could find at his Bandcamp, available for download for your listening enjoyment. That is Bob Leather on vocals and guitar and instrumentation. This is The Filth. And a lot to digest there with the Janitor song, but we were just giving you a visual representation of what you may be able to find. So we're going to start now with the direct messages and comments from Bob Leather. We have a little visual thing to help you understand here that Ruben's going to bring up while I read the commentary, because the commentary has to have a little bit of a visual for you to understand what we're talking about and why we're talking about it.
Yeah.
And we're going to start all the way back with the very first message that Evil and the Wrap Up Show. One thing I should make mention, if you ever message Bob Leather, ladies and gentlemen, the messages back don't just come directly to you. He messages Evil, he messages the Wrap Up Show, he messages my personal account, and he's probably now going to be, once he gets off band, in Ruben's DMs as well. So you kind of have to coalesce all the messages together to make sense of the commentary. But once you do, there's a treasure trove of information here. So Ruben's going to bring up the first picture, which will help you explain what this entire text thread I'm about to read to you, what he's talking about.
All right. So give me a second here.
Yeah. All good. Now, I should mention on this one, to set it up a little bit while he's bringing that up, to find Bob Leather, because he was not active for a bit on his social media, on his Facebook too much, I had messaged the Bob Leather's Filth page to no response. And after waiting for a few weeks, I decided to message his brother, Tommy Crash. Then Tommy, I believe, got a hold of Bob and told him that we were trying to reach him. And that will
his
explain what we're gonna
brother
do here.
Tommy.
Yes.
All right. So here we go. We have four
Okay, yes.
pictures.
Start with number one. Yeah,
Yeah,
number
we're
one
starting
will
with
be the-
number one, so we got it here. Should be.
So you guys will
coming
see
up
here, because this will explain what's happening here in this message thread. As you can see here in this diagram, we have the CMS Wrap Up Show in the lower left was emailing Tommy Crash, who then placed a phone call to Bob Leather's Filth, who then emailed both the Wrap Up Show, or DM'd, I believe, the Wrap Up Show and Evil.
Yeah.
So when you see that thread, you understand the circle of messages going on here. This is from Bob, the first message ever I've received from Bob Leather's Filth. Okay, setting shit straight. Tommy Crash told me you emailed him. He's a fucking faggot.
Oh my God.
My identical twin brother that come from our dad should have been left on mom's cunt hair. He's stolen my songs and posed as me many times. That fag is obsessed with Brittany Fox. Ridiculous that people think I'm him. So there you go. He's angry because people confuse his brother Tommy Crash with him,
Right,
and
with
clearly he feels that his brother should have been the sperm left,
Right.
not.
Jeez.
So then he asks me, how long is your show? No phone number, and that gay platform sucks. Seems your shows are kind of short. What happened to Neely and that young twat girl? I think he's referencing Taylor. Why does Aiken have so many goddamn shows? It's a question
True.
most of us have been wondering,
Yeah.
Bob. Why does that guy Eric not look more rock in the set band? They play Rat,
Right.
and he has a fuck. They play Rat, but he has a fucking mohawk.
Yeah.
Another valid point, Bob. We understand what you're saying here. So remain on this page here, and I'll get to some others that pertain to this commentary. He goes on. I had sent a voice message back because some of these came through while I was at work and I was driving, and I sent a voice message back, and he says, "Those voice things are creepy, but I could beat off to them all night. Can you make me a loop of them? Does Neely like your show?" I said, doubtful.
He's a weird dude, man.
I said, doubtful on that, Bob. He thinks he's the only one that's metal. Bob says, perhaps I can call you and you can record it and cut it up, which is what we're doing here.
No.
So then the messages continue. Let me find number 3 here. So I think it still pertains to this thread line. He says, because now I had sent him a link to the show. He says, I've watched this 2 times. What the fuck is this? I have no idea what you guys are up to.
Right.
It's fucking retarded. Are you
Right.
videotaping your computer screen and overdubbing Neely talking about chimps? Where is the real clip with Neely and Aiken from the CMS? What happened? Did apes do something bad to the CMS guy that owns a muscle car? So this is in relation to the, I had showed him the clip where we were showing Neely's being car stolen. He thought that we were recording this off our own computer, but it's actually Neely's footage, Bob. We were showing you Neely's footage, but yes, I don't know if I would use the same terminology, but yes, an ape did do something to the guy with the fancy
my God.
muscle car on the CMS, Bob.
Can't
So
believe
Neely
it.
had his car stolen.
Yeah.
So
wow.
So that's where we're going. Let me see on the 4th one here. Let me make sure this goes to the next page. Let me see here. Okay, no, the 4th one, I'm just going to read it here. He just put a post on Facebook. You can all read on his page on August 31st. He put, a Bob Leather imposter is out there. And he's referring to Tommy Crash, his brother impersonating.
His brother. So
I had made mention to him. I said, he said, I think it's my asshole brother, twin asswipe, fake musician. So I made a comment and said, there can only be one Bob Leather.
Right.
He said, agreed, but some family members like to fuck with me. He's a bit of a glam wannabe homo. I said, kind of like my big bro.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then he said, is your bro a homo too? That played at a C-level glam band, and does he fuck with you? He played in Steel Piston. I think that would
Steel Piston
level glam band, and I think he does fuck with us quite a bit. As a matter of fact.
Yeah.
So Bob's relationship, as you can see, to Tommy Crash is very similar to Evil's relationship to his brother Wendell. So not so much family love going on there these days, it seems like. So that kind of wraps up the first picture here. We will now scroll to topic number 2, which I think you guys will want to hear about because he does go into some things here that we will have to. Let me see real quick. Make sure see what number 6 is. Yes, okay. Go to the picture number 2, and these next 2 sets of commentary are in relation to a particular rocker that he's got some feelings for, I believe. Some very strong feelings, apparently. Your mic's off. There it is. I can hear you now.
Aiken IT here. What the fuck?
Yes, we got the Aiken books in here. Which we
Oops. We're gonna have to edit
right there.
this.
There you go. It's okay. There they can see. We're gonna go over it. Fine. So number 2, he gets on particular commentaries and jags about Brad Gillis, and he threw this initial photo up. You see to the left where he said Brad Gillis is hot. So his comment on that photo was his comment on that photos was look at those muscles and body, man hair, and that little mustache. My God, probably smells so good. Then I said, you like how he works the whammy bar, Bob? And he says, nobody gets the humor but a small few. That's why Bob can't come on your podcast.
Oh my.
I said, Bob, you can come anywhere you please. So then he came back with more commentary in regards to Mr. Gillis here, because I had pointed out that Brad Gillis has the workout photos, as you see to the right there, and he had not seen some of these photos. Too much to say, and no to the digital recording message. I'd asked him to record a digital message about Brad Gillis. He said, read these posts on the show. That's all you get. N-word.
God.
Pure retard, fuck stick, ego, rape ass. Freckles on a man and hair plugs up top, and an average sized cock that comes too fast, and that whammy stick with no fine tuners. Nah. So I think that Bob has some pretty strong feelings about Mr. Gillis.
Right.
He's not.
Yeah.
He thinks he's hot and sexy, but when you get down to the, details here, he's claiming that Mr. Gillis is, between the freckles and the fake hair and some things going on here, it's some funny business that Bob's not liking too much, I don't think. So we will go to topic number 3. Let me find that one here. He moves on because, again, Bob kind of just shotguns thoughts all over the wall, and you have to keep up with them. So this is going to be a shotgun thought regarding multiple people, as you'll see in photo number 3.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, photo. He has some feelings about all of these subjects here. So he says right here on this one regarding these characters, just feed these texts into a voice generator and play them or print them out and discuss with your co-host. Bloss versus Blots. I'm taking Bobby all day. The swing and the anger. So as you can see right here, he's got a check mark next to Bloss.
Yeah.
He's not buying Bloss on the drums. He needs the swing and the anger of Bobby B.
Yeah.
Then he goes on to take on Jason Green over there in the corner. He says, you like Jason Green? He's so ironic. Now, later he did make a mention. I'm see if I could find that. I don't have it right here in front of me. He did make a mention about Jason Green. Let me see if I can find it here. Hold on. He had another comment regarding Jason Green. I'll see if I can find it later and throw it back out there. But there was another, because he throws up these comments up in these photos, and there's no kind of rhyme or reason to what he's doing. Then he goes, or fucking trickster. Christ. Yeah. They are gay as hell without the real singer. I hate that fucking guitar player, fag, and that bald-ass bass faggot.
Oh, my God.
They suck shit. Love the debut record with the real singer, though.
Does he really? That's weird, man.
He likes Pete Lauren and the original Trickster, but these two guys going around.
Like Steve Brown or
PJ Farley too much. He's the bald bass faggot, as he called him. So.
God, my God.
Okay, so that's topic number 3. We'll move on to the final topic here, which is another. This is just came out completely out of left field. We have no idea, literally left field. We have no idea why Bob went this way with it, but here's where he goes. Now this is going to be explained here in just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, he says, I was thinking, I told him we could have him on the show if he wanted to come on the show and record with us, or he could just record a message and we would play it like we're doing here. He said, I was thinking we could chat, or I would interview you about your history with the CMS. Guess I could call in, talk about Ron Keel's pubic hair, but your friend has an interview with him. May make Ron mad. Heard his song on Hair Nation. A bit subpar if you really listen. I don't like new metals, so I'm with the real Neely on that. Picture Ron with his ass spread like a baseball player and his jock straps yellow. Why he's got a beard. I like the old days when face hair wasn't in glam metal. Fucking dumb for a glam band. We want the original Keel look, not this shit. So as you see in the photos here, we gave you Ron Keel in the baseball outfit with the yellow jock strap. I put Ron Keel nowadays with the beard, but we got a red X across the face of that one. He doesn't want Ron Keel with the beard. He wants the young Ron Keel as we have down here. That gets the heart circle because that's where he wants him. A young Ron Keel in a yellow jock strap.
And he's sweaty. What the fuck?
And yes, and you're going to find out why he kind of goes this way. This is why he's in the George Brett outfit. He says, third record was okay. Cherry Land and other stuff. Silk and Steel was great. Love the cover. So I'm seeing Mr. Keel dressed as a baseball player. Maybe George Brett. Skinny but saggy thighs. And his cock is decent size. Normal. Fucking choke it till pre-cum.
God, what the fuck is he talking about? Oh my God.
Well, we've got a clean cut 1980s Ron Keel as George Brett, and Ron and old Bob here thinks that Ron's got a cock size that's decent size, normal. He wants to choke it till pre-cum.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bob Leather's Filth. I don't know if they could get any filthier than that. We appreciate Bob's concern that Ruben had an interview with Ron and he didn't want to spoil that, but he clearly has some dark visions and almost fantasies about how he wants Ron Keel to be dressed as George Brett. So
Yeah.
this will probably conclude. I don't know where
My
else
God.
we can go with this one, ladies and gentlemen. There's quite a bit more. We will make another segment soon of some more Bob Leather's Filth. But as you can see, it got pretty filthy pretty quick. There was no direction on our end regarding the characters he chose. He just started spitting out his own random thoughts.
And what he's
and,
really, he's mentioned Ron Keel a handful of times. What the fuck?
There's something about the bearded Ron Keel he really takes issue with. He wants Ron Keel to remain in 1986, and he doesn't appreciate the bearded cowboy, metal cowboy.
The metal
as Ron
cowboy
calls him.
look.
So yeah, that's not Bob Leather's not enjoying that. So he's having fantasies of Ron as a George Brett baseball player type.
Dent, big disgrace. USA, 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 USA.
Is y'all ready for this? It's the man with the master plan.
Raise your horns high.